People of the internet, this is Lee, and today I am reviewing issue number 1 of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. This is a new offering for, obviously, it's issue 1. Obviously, I have a low tolerance for myself today, so let's just keep going. But it's a new offering from Archie Horror, as in Archie Comics. They also brought us Afterlife with Archie, which I've heard great things about, but haven't had a chance to sit down with myself. So that's going to be coming soon. But this is written by Robert Aguirre. I think it's Aguirre-Sacasa. And the art is by Robert Hack. I'm sorry, guys. I'm real bad at pronouncing names. I don't have a right to be. My last name isn't especially easy, so I feel your pain if I'm mispronouncing your name or a name you are near and dear to, but I can't fix it. So we'll continue to move forward. First, I'm going to talk about the art with this book because I thought it was really terrific. I haven't, to my knowledge, read anything with art by Robert Hack before. It says that he has done Doctor Who and the X-Files on the back cover with the little plot synopsis, like I'm reading an actual novel. And I haven't actually picked up either of those comic books, so although I watch both TV series, so go figure. But anyhow, his art's really terrific. It actually utilizes mixed media. He uses both oil and watercolor painting, as well as line art and computer editing. So it has a really different feel than a lot of other comics out there. It's really gorgeous. He also, because the art was done solely by him, he's responsible for the colors, and he uses a sort of dull sepia type tone to just show us that this is darker and to really separate it from the Sabrina of the past in that way, just visually. So it does a really good job of separating in that way. For the writing itself, I think the writing is really good, but I had issues with it, and they're my issues, not the book's issues. And those are really just that my previous experience with Sabrina has been a fairly light-hearted, bubbly character, both in, the comic book and the super awesome, I'm a little ashamed that I watched so darn much of it, TV show with Melissa Joan Hart. It's just, it's always, to me, been very lighthearted subject matter. So while I appreciate the intention of the creators here to do something different, to turn it on its head and make it a darker story, it's really hard for me to separate the two, especially when it has the same continuity, it has the same origin story, it has the same two aunts raising her and the parents, although there's some stuff with the parents that's a little darker. Obviously, it's a dark book. It's a horror book. It's meant for more mature readers. So it's just that. And so I'm going to have to see with reading additional issues whether or not I can separate the two. And honestly, I don't think the creators want us to completely separate them. At the end of the book, it actually has reprints from original Sabrina, which shows us this very absolute Archie's Comics, Bazooka Joe, just exactly what you expect from that era of comics. And yeah, just flipping between that and any random page, it's completely and totally different. So I think what they want to do, the creators, is make sure we don't lose our awareness of where it's coming from so that we don't lose our perspective on how much darker it is. So but yeah, for me, that part is awkward, so it's going to take some getting used to. I don't feel completely sure about it, but technically the the writing is good. It is well written. The story is well done. It is taking something that's been told before and adding to it in an interesting way. So I think it could definitely develop to a really great story. I think it's a good first issue. Because of that whole separation and the creators not wanting the separation. I'm not sure long term if it's going to be a book that's for me. But I think if you liked Afterlife with Archie, if you just enjoy kind of a horror comic, it could definitely be for you. It's not super scary or anything. It's just got some morbidity to it and just some darker stuff, some more adult, not adult like Naked Time, because apparently this is my Naked Time gesture, but just as far as being a little bit more gory and mature in that way. So that's really who that's for. I love the art. I think the story's good. I just don't know for sure if it's for me at this point. So that's my review of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, issue number 1. If there's anything else you want me to read, please let me know in the comments. You can also like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that very much. But in the meantime, you guys have a great day. Bye.